Oh, great. You're a lifesaver. No. Today is fine. Come right over. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Okay, bye-bye.
Who was that?
Rondal.
Rondal.
Yeah, you know, the teacher from that job search seminar I've been taking?
Why is he coming over here?
Well, last Monday after class we were having coffee and he said that anybody who needed...
Time out. Flag that play. You had coffee with Rondal?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was cream, 2 sugars.
What, was it coffee or coffee and dancing?
Tim, don't be silly. It was a few of us went out for coffee after class.
Safety in numbers thing.
And Rondal said that if anybody needed any extra help, that we should give him a call.
And so you sprinted right over the phone and called him.
Yes, he's going to help me get my resume in order for that job interview I have Monday.
Giving up his whole day Saturday. That guy must have a pretty understanding wife.
He's not married.
How'd you find that out? During coffee?
No, while we were dancing.
Yes.
Tim, what is the matter with you? Don't you trust me?
No, it's not trust. I'm just not sure that a man would give all day Saturday for a woman unless he wanted something in return.
Tim, he's just a good guy. He's helping me out.
Don't I recall you telling me that he was this big, strapping, cute, big hunk kind of guy?
You know I never said that.
Is he kind of cute?
I don't know. Some people would say so.
Cuter than me?
Some people would say so. I am so sorry for all the interruptions.
That's okay. Maybe we can do this another time.
Oh, but my interview at the Duncan Phillips agency is on Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's finish your resume. We're almost done anyhow.
Thank you.
What time is your appointment on Monday?
It's 2:00.
Why don't you and I have lunch together?
Are you saying lunch just you and me, just
No,
the two of us?
of course not. No, I'm a good friend of the VP in sales over there, and I thought maybe you could join us before the interview.
Oh, great! Great! That just would be a tremendous help.
Date. Now, when you put down your educational information, make sure that... You know, I'm sorry, I forgot. My friend won't be back from Cleveland on Monday.
Oh.
But you and I could still get together.
No, wait, you mean that we're back to you and I alone together?
Mm-hmm. Jill, you know your husband's hanging from the roof, spying on us.
No, he's not spying on us. No, he's just hanging upside down. He does that all the time to check things.
I think he has a problem with me.
No, he really likes you.
Does he?
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit uncomfortable with me. And I think it's because he's sensing what I've been sensing.
Which is what?
Well, you have been sending out signals.
Signals? What signals?
Well, you asked me out for coffee after class.
Oh, no. There were 4 of us. You were just way across the table.
Oh, yeah, but you know, every time I turn around from the blackboard, I see you staring into my eyes.
No, that's just paying attention. That's a good thing.
I don't know why you're fighting it, Jill. There's obviously something happening between us. I mean, I feel it. You feel it. It's chemistry.
No, I flunked chemistry.
Jill, you're playing hard to get. I love that.
No, I'm playing no-get. I am a no-get woman. I'm a happy, married, no-get woman with a wonderful husband.
There's Mr. Wonderful now.
Honey, are you all right?
Just testing the safety line on this, honey.
Rondal, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You're pretending to throw me out because your husband can see us.
No, I'm really throwing you out.
I think you should speak a little louder, so we can hear you.
Here's your coat. There's the door.
Oh, that's a good touch with the jacket. I like that.
Look, Rondal, you want a signal?
Uh-huh.
Here is your signal.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. Does that mean we're not having lunch?
Get out!
All right, somebody, all you married couples, this will maybe happen in your marriage, especially if your wife is pretty, especially if she's hot. All right? I know my wife has a beautiful face, and there's been times, she's told me about a handful, where men gave her a compliment, and I know what that means. Do you know what that means, okay? You don't just give a compliment without thinking something else. Especially with men, if they're friendly. That can go mostly one way, which is they're feeling it out, okay? Now, yes, I understand with Jill that she's oblivious because, like she said, she's married with 3 kids. That's not always going to stop the guy, okay? We see what we see, and sometimes we like it. Even if there's a ring on it, that's not always going to stop them. They're still going to throw out feelers. It's up to the partner, whether man, woman, or whatever your noun is. You have to make that decision, especially if you're married. Like, okay, am I shutting this down right away? And if I'm not, what does that say about my marriage? Okay? As Tim said at the beginning, he was already feeling this happening because he knows he's a guy. We're guys. Jay and I, we're men. We understand men logic. We're not going to give our time, and unless there's going to be some kind of payout, as I would say. Spending time trying to see if there's an opportunity. And Rondo, what kind of name is that? Alright, but he said that Jill was throwing signals. There was no signals, and unfortunately, I can speak to this as men, where there was a time where if a woman said hello, yes, I had the mentality of, oh, she said hello, she likes me, she's interested. I get that mentality, alright? So I know I'm not alone. Put it in the comment section. Don't leave me hanging. So I get that. But it's all in people's heads. Jill was not interested at all. She doesn't see herself anymore of the attraction that she has because, again, someone put a ring on it. It's still happening. This is every day somebody's, okay? So for your partner, whether it's your husband, your wife, or your now partner, if they're telling you that they're getting a feeling about this, don't just dismiss it, okay? Just because you don't feel the same way. The best advice that I can give you is put it in the back of your head. And if you feel like maybe something like this is going on, number one, you don't have to swallow your pride and say, oh, my partner was right, that they just want it to be right. It's no, they were trying to open your eyes because you may be blind now that you feel you're unavailable to everybody else, that you're off the market. Because someone is always trying to get an, I hate to say item, trying to get a person that's unavailable. Sometimes that's a turn on because that's the ultimate challenge. Please understand, somebody's. Even if you're married, there's still people that are going to try. Understand that, especially if you're a good-looking person, it's just going to happen. And hey, for all of us, especially men, we're visual creatures, you have to understand, with beauty, does continue to come this with or without a ring. Are you ready and secure enough to handle this? If you chose the right woman, it won't be situations where you're going to be fighting a moth. She will just close it and shut it down. But you really have to think about this with a pretty or handsome partner. Please understand this. We keep your eyes open. And by the way, I think Jay may even have a story like this that happened with him.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that, 'cause I was thinking about that just as you were saying that. So my wife, when we first got married, she used to get hit on all the time. And then I always have something to say. And eventually she just stopped telling me when she gets hit on, right? So I know there was a story, one that happened recently, not too long ago, maybe a few months ago, where we were both at the gym, right? We were both at the gym. And this was the day I was not in my best mood. So when this guy hit on her, right? And she doesn't wear her ring when she goes to the gym. But she told me afterwards that some guy was hitting on her. And I was next to the guy at some point in the gym. And I was I said this because I was really thinking this to myself. I said, there's a good thing that she didn't flag me down. Because of the mood I was in, I probably went off on that guy, honestly. But there was another time where I think she was in the mall or something like that. She had her ring on, visibly. And some guy hit on her. She's like, I'm married. And he was like, and? I was like, dude, really? Really? So, I'm like, stuff like that. I'll incriminate myself here, okay? I have a temper, right? So, just don't push my buttons, okay? Don't push my buttons. So, like the guy at the gym, he lucky I wasn't as focused as I normally am. Because I wouldn't have started anything at the gym because I don't want to get her kicked out the gym. But yeah, I feel like for Jill, where she should have listened to Tim a little bit, because when he said he's going to take his Saturday to spend time with you to work on a resume, a guy, if he's interested in a woman, he's going to invest time, try to get to know her, and to get what he wants, right? So I agree with Tim in that aspect. If I'm Tim, I'm not going to linger outside the house. I'll be right there in the living room. I'm going to say something to the dude to get a feel for the situation, because I'm going to know if he's lying or not. And when he said how the guy named, who makes no sense, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that, how he said, you're giving me signs. He's just stupid. If you're really paying attention to a woman, you will really know if she's giving you signs, if she's interested or not. Her being nice does not mean she's interested. Women give you clues if she is interested. You just gotta be smart enough to pick up on those clues. Because granted, when my wife, when she liked me, I didn't have a clue, okay? I didn't have a clue, right? I had to have one of our friends tell me that she liked me, all right? My wife, she is such a good actress. You wouldn't even know if she liked you or didn't like you, okay? So, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so, and as far as like anything else, like how he was trying to make it seem like she was giving him signs and doing it in front of her husband to play it off. I'm like, what woman would do that in front of her husband? Have someone she likes in close proximity to your spouse? That don't make any sense unless you're looking for trouble. So stuff like that, like this is what my wife says, right? Don't put yourself in a situation that you don't need to be in, right? So that could have been avoided. And then as soon as he said that, I have a friend who can meet us for lunch, and then, I remember he's out of town. That should have been a clear sign for her that Tim was right.